YouTube? It's Jonathan here. There's another Race Day 2011 reference for y'all. But anyways, I went to the flea market today, again, and I got a whole lot of new diecast cars, again. But this time I got a total of 12 cars. 1 124 and 11 164s. So, the 124 car that I got is already unboxed. Same thing with one of the 164s that I got. So let's start with the 124. It's John Andretti's 2001, I believe. Or 2002. I think it's 2001. But it's his Cheerios Dodge. This is my first ever 124 scale Dodge, I think. I don't know if it's 2001 or 2002. Can't be a 2000 because he ran Pontiac in 2000. Cheerios, Betty Crocker, Pop Secret, Biscuit. Lots of food on this car. Except for, like, Red Wing shoes and Sprint. There's even, like, a little toy bullet. A toy bullet. But not a bullet, like a little toy weapon in here. But don't worry, it's just a toy. It's not real. But you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Now let's get on to the unboxed 164 is Mark Martin's 1998 Eagle 1 Ford. It is a nice looking car, even though it is kind of beat up. It's old. But it is a great looking paint scheme, even though it's simple. This is also a great looking paint scheme. That is the second car. I mean the first 164 and the second car in total. Now we're going to get on to the ones in the package. Starting off with Greg Sachs' 1998 Thornapple Valley Ford. Second car is Sterling Marlin's John Wayne car. Pick it up, Pilgrim. Here we got another Mark Martin car. It says 1999 Winn-Dixie Ford. Excuse me. There's the burp, as original Big Bri would say. It has a logo on the roof. It says most career Grand National victories. And of course, that record was broken by Kyle Busch, unfortunately. Over here we got Buckshot Jones' 1998 Aqua Fresh Pontiac. Over here we got Joe Nemechek's 2000 Oakwood Homes Chevy. When he drove for Andy Petrie. I think I pronounced his last name right. Andy Petrie. But anyways, next car is Dick Trickle's 1997 Heilig Myers Ford. I think I pronounced it right. Next up, Casey Kane's 2005 Dodge. It's his Richmond win. Look at that. First career NASCAR Nextel Cup Series victory. But anyways, the next car, Johnny Benson's 1999 Betty Crocker / Cheerios Ford. Next up, second to last car is Todd Bodine's 2001 Kmart Blue Light Special Ford. Final car is Jeremy Mayfield's 1999 Mobile 1 Ford. I have his 1998 Mobile 1 Ford in 1/24th scale. And it comes with a pit box. So I'm going to unbox all these cars. And I'll show you them right away. So, I opened all the cars, and where should we start? I know where we should start. We should start with Sterling Marlin's John Wayne car. Team Sabco. Supposed to be sponsored by Coors Light, but it's supposed to be a kid's car. But the paint scheme looks really good. Looks pretty cool. But the car is a little bit of wobbly. Wobble. But wobbly schmobbly. I don't care. And it comes with this. Here is the card. John Wayne. Sterling Marlin. Home. Columbia, Tennessee. Born June 30th, 1957. So, that means he is 60 years old. Holy cow. So I'm going to put this here. And the next car I want to show you is Casey Kane's 2005 Richmond race win. There's a little damage over here. Paint scheme looks really cool, but there is a little bit of a problem with the wheels. I guess you can say this car is unsponsored, but sponsored by the manufacturer of the car, pretty much. So there's that. And it also came with a sticker. It says intended for use, on glass surfaces only, times 5. Next car is Greg Sachs's 1998 Thornapple Valley Ford. I'm pretty sure that this company is defunct. They made premium meats like bacon, the car looks really cool. Really good looking car. So there's that, and it also came with this. Here's the card. Born 11/03/52, or in other words, November 3rd, 1952. So that's old. No offense. Birthplace, Mattituck, New York. I think I pronounced it right. Height 5'8", weight 150 pounds. He has a wife named Vicky and 3 children: Brian, Paul, and Rachel Sachs. 97 Winston Cup finish, 45th. But he has no wins, which kind of sucks. Next car I want to show you, Buckshot Jones' 1998 Aquafresh Pontiac. I think this is the only Pontiac I got today. Yep, it's the only Pontiac I got. Looks really cool, even though it's simple. I like the silver. Buckshot Jones. I like that name. I like that name. 00. Might use it in the Gillette series, but I'll pretend that it's a Toyota. I could use it for a second paint scheme for Michael Anderson, who drives part-time in the 00. Next car I want to show you, I think is the oldest car that I got. Oh, and by the way, it came with this. Hometown, Tucker, Georgia. Born July 23rd, 1970. There's his autograph. So, Buckshot Jones is about 47. Here's Dick Trickle's Heilig Myers. Heilig Myers was a furniture store, but unfortunately in 2000 they went out of business. Car looks pretty good. This was when he drove for Junie Dunleavy. Beauty rest. This is the second time I got a NASCAR diecast car at a flea market that's sponsored by a defunct store. The last one I got was Hut Strickland's Circuit City, which was an electronics store. And of course they were killed by Best Buy and H.H. Gregg. H.H. Gregg, I think, is out of business because my local H.H. Gregg store closed down, unfortunately. Which is a word I say a lot. Or in other words, I say the word unfortunately a lot. But anyways, came with this. Dick Trickle, home, Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Born October 27th, 1941. And I think he died in 2013. Yeah, he died in 2013, unfortunately. 2013. Next up, Todd Bodine's Kmart Blue Light Special. I might use this for a second paint scheme for Larson Rothling in the Gillette series. Car looks pretty cool. I love it. Love it, love it. Probably one of my favorite cars that I got today. But unfortunately, Kmart is closing a lot of stores. So is Sears. But my local Kmart is the only Kmart in the area. So that's pretty cool. I doubt they're gonna close. Hopefully, it becomes the only. It remains the only Kmart in the area. And the car came with this. Todd Bodine, home. Chemung, New York. I think I pronounced it. Chemung, New York. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Chemung, New York, something like that. Born February 27th, 1964, so he's about 53 years old. And next car is Johnny Benson's Cheerios. I'm going to show you the card first this time. Home, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Born June 27th, 1963. So he's about 50 about 50 about he's 50 something. I'm thinking 54. So he's about 54. Here's the card. The car. Excuse me. The second car I got sponsored by Cheerios. I got 2 cars sponsored by Cheerios. Betty Crocker on the side. Hamburger Helper. Cheerios. Top Secret. This was when he drove for Roush. There's the Roush Racing logo over there. It's a pretty good looking car, but the only thing I would change is probably make the rear 100% dark blue. And probably put like the Pop Secret logo on the back. But still looks good. That's my only problem with the car, is that the rear is in dark blue like it should be. Next car is excuse me, there's another burp. Joe Nemechek's 2000 Oakwood Homes Chevy. Now this is probably my favorite car that I got. So looks cool. Number 33, Andy Petrie Racing. Just looks so cool, but I like the gold number 33, and I also like the blue 33. So there's that, the third to last car. Now, by the way, it came with this. Whoops. Hope I didn't break it. I didn't break it. Home, Mooresville, North Carolina. Born September 26, 1963. So he's about to he's going to turn the same age as Johnny Benson in September. Now the second to last car came with a little pit box thingy. It's kind of wobbly, kind of bent out of shape. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Let me try to fix it. Couldn't fix it, but might as well have to deal with it. Put sunglasses on. might have to deal with it, like I said. And here's the car. And I'm not going to show you his 1998 Mobile 1 car, which I have in 1/24th scale. But the Mobile 1 logo is kinda off-centered. But I don't care. Still looks good. There's the Pegasus. I think I pronounced it right. Pegasus. I think I pronounced it right. The horse with wings. They brought it back in last year. Now it just has the little thing at the bottom. Little design. In 1998, on this part of the car, it had the Kmart logo, but I think they got rid of it and replaced it with the horse with wings. This car looks really good. Now the last car is another Mark Martin car. This is 1999 Winn-Dixie Ford in the Busch, now Xfinity series. Mark Martin, most consecutive Grand National victories. But now Kyle Busch has the most Xfinity series wins. Winn-Dixie, the beef people. Jack drinks. This car looks okay, even though it's plain. I'm okay with plain cars, but here's the card. Excuse me, there's another burp for y'all. Mark Martin, home, Batesville, Arkansas. Born January 9th, 1959, so he is about 58. I think 58. Sorry, I keep moving the camera. Removing the camera. Sorry, I sound weird. It's the camera's fault. And here is all the stuff that I got. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. This is Jonathan signing out. Goodbye. And thanks for 100 subs.